Hi all, it's Adi here. I'm just editing this video and realised that I say that I'm in Surrey, but I am in fact still in Sussex. My apologies, I thought we'd cross the border back into Surrey. Hope you enjoy it. Hey everyone, Adi here from Haunts and Jaunts. I'm out in Surrey and I'm driving through the countryside. We're driving through a village called Ebernoe. Apologies if I said that incorrectly. And I saw a sign that said to the church. So we've come up this long lane and we've come across this beautiful church. It doesn't look that old, but looks really interesting. And here it is behind me. I know absolutely nothing about it. I've got no internet signal again. I've got SOS. But first of all, we've got this lovely wooden cross and it says, in grateful memory of George Ansell, and there's loads of names there, members of Ebernoe Parish who gave their lives in the Great War, 1914 to 1916. That's nice. And then there's another memorial plaque underneath. Okay, so to all those who have known Ebernoe lost their lives together with Reginald York and Pearson York, and also Alan Farquhar Simmons, who was actually killed by enemy action in Petworth School on the 29th of September 1942. Now, I've been trying to find that mass grave in Petworth. I'm going to come out and do it another day. So on the 29th of September, a German bomber was aiming to bomb Petworth House. I think there was about 3,000 troops stationed there in the Second World War, and they missed and they ended up hitting Petworth School, and I think there was about 80 children there, and 28 of them I believe were killed, and a few of the school teachers, and there was a laundry nearby and a lady in there lost her life as well, and they were all buried in a mass grave. And there was some Canadian troops, I believe from the Toronto Regiment, apologies if I've got that wrong, and they came and helped rescue with the mission to get all the bodies out, and then all the children were buried in a mass grave in Petworth. So I'm going to try and do a bit more research and try and find out where that grave is, but it's quite interesting that that memorial mentions it. It's only about 20 minutes away, right on the border. So yeah, let's go inside. This is interesting. I always say that a lot, don't I? Of your graveyard. Welcome to Holy Trinity Church. Oh, the church is always open. And a bit of etiquette about the churchyard to keep it clean. Well, that's good that it's always open because so many of them aren't nowadays. Oh, wow. I've got no idea what that noise is. Maybe there's a clock. Can you hear it? Okay, I'm assuming it's a clock. So, this was built 1868. I thought it was Victorian. And there's a whole bit of information here. Looks like it's been handwritten. The visitor's book. The font. Interesting. Got lots of plants here. Okay. And there's the font. unusual to see a white roof like that. The organ, sketch there, nice little windows. I like those lights, they're really nice, aren't they? Ye shall observe my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. It says above the arch there. I have to say that is interesting, to say the least. So the corn dolly was made especially for the Holy Trinity Church in 1968. Canon Wilmer asked Peter Dallin, who farmed at Strood Farm, Petworth, and his hobby was to make corn dollies, to make something special for the occasion. It was made from wheat straw grown at Strood Farm and chosen for the length of straw. Peter, who taught himself the art of making dollies and whose corn dollies have gone all over the world, took great pride in making this commission for Ebernoe Church. See, for me, corn dollies, Stephen King, Children of the Corn, I can quite honestly say I've never seen a corn dolly inside a church. I just love it. That's why I love going to churches and all these places. I always find something interesting. Never bored, never bored. How can you be bored in life, guys, when all this is on our doorstep? Fascinating, fascinating. So this carpet here, it's called the Sanctuary Carpet, and it was made in 1960. The designs are symbolic. In the centre, there's symbols of the Holy Trinity, and at each corner there's agricultural services shown. So there's a plough for Plough Sunday, there's a tree in the leaf for Rogation Tide, the loaf for Lammas, and the sheaf for the corn of the harvest, indicating that the church and the countryside are one united whole. Did you hear that? So obviously that ticking is a clock, and it's ticking again. So if you don't know this, I hate the sound of ticking clocks. It really triggers me. I really don't know why. I think I've got a memory when I was a kid of sitting in this really oppressive room. I don't know, is it really a memory, or, you know, how our minds work, but I really don't like the sound of a ticking clock. It really triggers me. Yeah, anyway, I've just found this rather unsettling face. I wonder who that was based on. Do you think it was a local? Oh, that's cute. It was really lovely. Lovely little church. I just came out because some people went in. I was just talking to the church warden, and she was saying they're still doing burials here, and they're doing weddings as well. They don't have a vicar, as these places quite often don't at the moment. They share places, but there's a wedding here in a couple of days. With somebody from the village, and there's only 150 people, she was saying, that actually live in the village. So yeah, so a very short video today from Ebernoe, but if you're ever in Surrey, do check it out. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you for the next one.